This is Mary at the.meri.atelier, and it's Monday. It's Monday, September the 16th. It's already the middle of September. I have happy mail that I need to get out this morning. Okay, I have my coffee in the mug that Petal sent to me. Yum, tastes good in that mug. I have my fig bar. I ate all the fig bars. Petal sent me some fig bars. I ate all those, so I'm eating a little Debbie one this morning. Yes, yes. Good morning, good morning. It says I'm live. There we go. Oh, but I'm buffering. Come on, no fair to buffer the very first thing in the morning. There we go. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All righty. And you know what? Even my browser's even working this morning. Maybe that's the sign of a new today. We hope. I'm going to start out doing some ATCs. Let me get my coffee out of the way, but let me have a drink first. I usually do 4. I give 3 away and I keep 1. This is watercolor paper. And I went to that library book sale and I got this wonderful, wonderful handkerchief book. So oh, you know what? I should do not ATCs, but 3x3s. Yes, I should do some 3x3s. Let's measure these. I don't want to cut. Yeah, see, that's like 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. So I think I'm going to cut some paper instead of doing ATCs this morning. Let's do some 3x3s. So that means I need to get out my watercolor paper. We're off to a good start. Let's get out a sheet of watercolor paper. Hi, Lori. Lori, wasn't that a wonderful sketch that Becky was doing? And Lori, would you please send me your address? I'd appreciate it. Let me put my email address in here just for the practice at who. THE. Would you send me your mailing address, please? If I don't have it, I don't know if I have yours or not. Oh, and I piled everything up on my trimmer. So let's get everything off of my trimmer. That's the way I work. Let's see. Let's cut these 3x3. And let's do some handkerchief 3x3s for giveaway. Ooh, I hope I cut that other one right. I must have because it's coming out right. Got a little 2-inch one left. We'll have enough cut for some 3x3s. I'll be going to the post office this morning. My brother has a doctor appointment, so I'll make him stop at the post office on the way. And who else do we have in here this morning? Is it just Lori talking to me? Is it just Lori talking to me? Hi, Lori. Lori says, "Oh, Mary, yes, I'll send you my address." Okay, thank you. Well, it's a little early in the morning. I understand. Not everybody likes to get up at 4 o'clock to do art. Mary does. Mary does. I'm in the mood to do art just about any time of the day. But not all the time. I have my days. I have my days. I turn over and go right back to sleep. But I woke up before my alarm this morning. But I kind of went to sleep early too last night. I didn't. I watched Aunt Beck. That's the last thing I remember. Oh dear. That is the last thing I remember, was watching Aunt Beck. This doesn't feel like 15 of them. It should be 15 of them. Feels more like 6 of them. 3 that way and 3 that way. Well, I don't know. I guess 3 times 3 is 9. 12. I should have 12 of these. Oh my goodness. I got quite a few of them. All right. Let's go ahead and look and choose what napkin. Hi, Christy. Good morning. I hear that you're starting to do some streaming, Christy. Woohoo! Woohoo! We'll have to find a good time for you to be on and start watching you. You've been up for half an hour, Lori? Yeah, I woke up before the alarm. I woke up about, well, it was about 20 till 4, something like that. Drinking this coffee while it's still hot. All right, let's get my camera pointed down a little here so my book doesn't fall off the... Oh, I guess it's okay, isn't it? Was I just lagging? I might have been just lagging. I think it's okay. So I'm going to find some good... These are little doggies. A doggy with a hat on. A bulldog putting on the dog. Soda fountain dash hound. These look like Field characters here. Poodles. Well, here are the kitty cats. Yeah, I'm going to have to ruin one page to do the other, but that's the way it goes. I'm going to share out of this book. This is why I got it. 1953 calendar hankies. 48, 50, 52. They skipped 51. Woohoo! Oh well. 55, 56. Well, let's skip those. Now, let's go to how to stop his snoring. These are funnies. Contact bridge, canasta. These are games. Hi, Artsy Nancy. Good morning. Good morning. How about a flowery one? Let's see. Those are states. Botanical. Ooh. These are pretty. Ooh, this one's very pretty. What's on the back? That's pretty, but I could give away. They're all going. I'm going to ruin the back of it. Have some of these. That's just a given. That's just a given. I'd rather send them out. These are pretty. Ooh, these are very pretty. Here's some autumn ones. Leaves. All right. I think I'm going to go botanical. I'm looking at this one. Let's pull this one out. I'm going to do 3x3s this morning, and I think I'll give it a gold background. I think gold will look good for the background. It seems a shame to tear out of these books, but my thought is that I'm sharing them, and so when you can share a book, you have a good excuse to tear. You can tear if you share. How is that? That's my motto. Now they make it very hard to get it out. I should just disassemble this book so I won't have this problem when I share out of it. Let's go ahead and take out this page. Oh, don't tear that one. I'm still safe, but yeah, they made this book pretty good. Let's just take it apart. Yeah, I'm going to take this book apart. Only if you didn't copy one of the pages. Time to plug in your copier. I know. The thing of it is I kind of like to use the originals when I share these. I'm just going to use originals, and that way I won't get into problems with copyright and all of that, because then I'll find another neat book on another book sale. That's kind of my philosophy. Now, on those older, and on, I do need to fix that copier and get that going, though. That's a good point, because there are a lot of things out on the internet, public domain photographs that I want to get my hands on and use in my art. And I just haven't gotten it done yet. And when I went to that book sale, of course, I had to go to Walmart because that's the only store we have in our area. But I got one of those 3-tiered plastic carts. I'm going to put it on in my corner instead of the shelf that I have over there, and move my shelf into the little closet. So I'm kind of in a state of uproar again. Boy, this book is well made too. But I think I'm just going to share the originals here. And I got it. I got it for $1, and it was a book sale book, so that whoever whether it came from the library or if it was a donated one. It's a well-made book. Wherever it came from, they were ready to get rid of it, so I don't feel too bad in deconstructing it. Boy, it is a very well-made book. It's got that cheesecloth in the spine. Whoever made this book, we'll have to see who published this. He's got this little, there's a word for this little banding that they put on the edge here. A bookmaker's term for this little piece that they put there. Okay, so now I'll have a place to maybe put my 3x3s in here and whatever pages. So I'll deconstruct this book and then reconstruct it my way. Let's see who published this. Yeah, just another place to pile up something else. Let's see who published this. It's a collector guide is what it is. If you can find colorful collector's guides, you know, the antique guides, sometimes you can find really pretty pictures in antique guides. This was published by Collector's Books in Paducah, Kentucky. www.collectorbooks.com. It's a 2004 book. So I'm going to use the original. I'm going to use the originals out of here. We'll just leave it like this for now. We'll work through this. Let's see. So I got 3x3s here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to give them a gold background. Let's do that. Oh, if I can find my gold paint without too much problem. Here it is. Let's give it a gold border background. Can I get this open? I can. And let's get these ATCs. Or no, these are the 2x3s. 2x3. What I'll do with those maybe on the back of the ATCs. All right, let's put this over to the side, and let's get a piece of scrap paper. It's going to be warm again today here. It was warm yesterday. It's going to be up into the 90s, I think, today here. I gotta get my brushes out of the water. This is from gold paint from my Friday night. I shouldn't leave this brush in the water, but I do. Yeah, these are my watercolor brushes. They should go in my little jar. Let's put those away before I lose them. And this one. Watercolor brush. All righty. All right. Now let's look for the one I really want. And it's not in there. has to be out here someplace. There it is. There we go. I got the gold Posca pen that Holly sent me. My ruler. All right, let's get at this, Mary. You're not supposed to dip your brush in your paint, but for me, I do. I mean, you're supposed to put your paint on a palette and use it that way, but oh well. Now, about the only thing that will show on these will be the border, so I don't have to be so particular about the inside part. How much paint I had left on my brush there. I thought that I would start doing Beth Schuler's America series. I think she started it. I'm not real sure. She does reverse collage in a book off of an America book. And I got that Lighthouse. And she's doing reverse collage. So I thought I'd follow along with her, or sort of. I'm not sure if I'm really following along in the sense that when she does one, I do one, but follow along in the sense that I'm going to do them because she's doing her series, and I'm going to pick an American Lighthouses. So I thought I'd start that this morning. All righty. Just get that paint off of my brush, just because. Before I put it back in the water. See how clean the rim on that will stay. Heat gun alert once I find my heat gun. Where did my heat gun go off to? It's down here someplace. Where did it run off to? I have to follow the cord. That's the best way to find it, is just grab a hold of the cord and keep following the cord until you find the heat. Oh, there it is. And if you kind of hold down on it like this, and I can put it in the center, that will kind of help flatten it out. And Nina sent me some more illuminated letters. She's just zipping right along on those letters. I think she's to letter F already. She's doing 3 at a time. She did ABC. I have to show her C yet. And she's done DEF now. They are adorable. She's doing a really good job on them. I'm going to put them up on my community tab. Okie dokie. Now you can still kind of see the brush strokes in here, but these are going to go on top. So let's get my cutting board out here and see if I can. What do I have? Oh, I have a stencil cover there. Let's turn it the other way so I get the lines. Now let's just cut it in the center first. Maybe I could cut this with my trimmer instead of trying to do it by hand. That would probably be better, Mary. Well, let's cut it. And then we'll figure out how much I need to trim these down. To fit my 3x3. And I think this is a wonderful way to use the book, is to share it with you guys. Let's look at chat. Let's see. What are you all chatting about? Hi, Arlene. Good morning. Hi, sweetheart. Good morning. Mary, the gold accents your heat gun nicely. Oh, dear. My poor heat gun. My poor heat gun. I guess I should just paint it gold, shouldn't I? Hi, Arlene. Good morning. Good morning. Lori said it's going to be beautiful here in Montana. Lower 80s, and then we have a cold front and rain. Only 60s the rest of the week. Maybe it'll float down to us, Lori. 2x3 are pocket letter size. No, well, I don't know if they're pocket letter size or not. I'm doing 3x3s. The 2x3s that I saw there were just the cutoffs. I'm doing 3x3s, so. They're saying good morning. Chrissy said, only if you didn't copy one of the pages. Time to plug in your copier so you don't mess up your page. I know. And Artsy Nancy said good morning. Lori's here. Both of those days seem like good days to stream. Debbie Epps usually streams around 1 p.m. Eastern on Sunday and on Thursdays. I'm not sure. Christy said you're off on Thursdays and Sundays. Well, are you thinking Sunday afternoon, Christy? Because Tanya streams on Sunday afternoon. Sunday evenings might be good. Thursdays are good days to stream. And but you work, so Wednesday afternoon would be a good day to stream too. I find that Wednesday afternoons, I don't know, is there anybody on the Ustream gal that streams on Wednesday afternoons? I have a hard time keeping up with those gals. I love them, but I can't get it. And there's a schedule of them out there. I got the schedule. All righty, let's cut these. Let's see, let's trim it here, right on the other side of that. And then I'll see what I need to do to make them fit my squares. Kind of trim this one down the middle. All right. All right. Ooh, this will go on here very nice. This will look good on the gold. So let's just trim it as I go here. I'll trim it and look, and then trim it and look. Only a little. think I'll just trim a little around each edge. Leave a little white. Might be the best. At least on this one. Oops. Don't want to cut it there, Mary. Yeah, that's good. And maybe I'll put a charm or something on it. I bought some button charms, but they're pretty big, but we'll see. We'll look at them later. I bought some Walmart buttons is what they are. But some of them are clocks and some of them are steampunk. I don't know about steampunk on here. We'll see what else I have here. I need to get organized. So I can just go to my little collection of charms. I wish our bead shop would get more. I should ask her to get more in because she's running low on the cheaper ones. I can't buy the $2 ones for, I like the 10-cent, 30-cent ones. There we go. I can buy a whole bunch of the 10-cent ones and 15-cent ones. That's pretty. I like that. They're all pretty. And I feel like even though I'm cutting up this book, sharing them as Happy Mail justifies the story in the book, if you ask me. Because the book would just, if I didn't cut it up and use it, it would just sit on my bookshelf and probably get in a box, put in a box, because I can't keep all my books out. Ooh, those are pretty. So this way I can share them with you guys. And that in my head justifies this. This one's just a little off. Let's see if I can't trim it that way. Aw, these are pretty. And these are easy to make too. All right, let's get that glue stick out that I was using yesterday. Glue stick came from Holly. Bless her heart. Let's see. Let me get a paper towel. I kind of wanted to save that gold on this page. Let's just do this on a paper towel. Get those corners really good. And we'll give these away between 7 and 7:15. is when I'm going to try to have my giveaways in the morning. Seems like a good time to do it. Some of the gals have to go to work, but it's hard to find a good time. Aw. There's one. And I might, on those pages that are full-length pages, it's just to give away the page and whatever's on the back of it in Happy Mail. This needs to come over just a little. Be centered. There we go. 2. That got sticky on it. My finger has sticky on it. Let's turn this upside down. This one's pretty. This one, I think when you fold the hanky, you fold it so this square shows. Ah. Three. And thank you, Holly, for the glue stick. Bless your heart. I have to look at Aunt Beck's stream, and Janet left me a stream for, I was saying I was going to have to maybe break down and go on Amazon so I could watch Downtown Abbey, and Janet gave me a link to it on YouTube. So let me clean my fingers. Sticky fingers from the glue. I think I'm done with this. I can use that to wipe off my fingers here. And let's get all the little scrappies out of the way. That didn't take so long, did it? Let's do the back here. Where's my metallic that I like so well? Where's he hiding? Right here. There we go. There's one. Hi, Rhonda. Good morning. Hi, Azure. Good morning. Hi, Kimberly. Good morning. Good morning. I do too, Christy, 6 a.m., but I like it because I get up so early anyway. Azure says, how are you all doing? Kimberly says, good morning. Rhonda says, good morning. Kimberly says, good morning, good morning. Adorable Rhonda. She draws such cute things. Christy, yes, I have to be in at 6 a.m. every morning, so I would miss your giveaways. Well, you know what I think I could do, Christy, is maybe I will starting this week. Today I'll give these away at between 7 and 7 a.m. But maybe tomorrow maybe tomorrow when I do this, you have to be in at 6 a.m. So what time do you usually, Christy, what time do you usually turn off the internet? Maybe I could get a giveaway done before you have to turn off the internet and alternate days. One morning do a really early giveaway, and the next morning do a later one. That way, both the early birds and the later birds. I can't call them late birds because getting up at 7 really isn't all that late. You know, for some of us, 7 o'clock is still early. It used to be 7 a.m. used to be too early for me. That old 7:30 French class. I don't want to learn French at 7:30 in the morning. I'll speak French words that you don't know. I hated a 30 in the morning French class. Whatever made me sign up for that was beyond me. Probably because I had to have a foreign language, and that was probably the only one I could fit in, so I took it at 7:30. I hated it. You can tell I didn't do so good in that class. I missed a lot of classes because I was still sleepy. You know how it is when you're in college. All right. There's that. Let's see what Christy's saying to me. Let's see. Let me catch up with chat. When am I going fishing again? I don't know. My brother went with his fishing buddy the other day. I guess his fishing buddy broke a rib, but I guess he was well enough to go the other day. So whenever my brother goes, I'll go fishing. Rhonda asked me when I was going fishing again. Fishing's my brother's thing, and I tag along when he can't. I should ask my brother, why do you want to know, sweetheart, when I'm going fishing again? Good morning, Mary, Rhonda says, and everyone. Beth Schuler streams at 7 p.m. on Thursday. Yeah. But Christy said she's off Thursday, so I'm thinking she's thinking earlier than 7 p.m. on Thursday. Oh, yes, Tanya streams at 1 p.m. till around 4. Yeah. Let's see. Mary, you could just do a giveaway off comments for people that can't be. Yeah, but then I get people, when I do that, I don't like doing them off the comments, Azure, because then people who don't come to my streams and who really don't, I don't know them. I don't know them that well. I end up sending giveaways to people that really don't visit my channel. They only come to get the giveaway. And I used to do giveaways off comments, but I found myself like I can go back through my address list and I go, who's that? I don't remember her. And they just come for the giveaway. They don't come to stay at my channel and get to know you guys and get to know me. They just come to get. So it's a good thought, Azure, but all right, this is let's see, handkerchief, is that how they're spelling it? What did I do with my book? Hand, K-E-R. C-H-I-E-F 3x3. And this is September 16th. And you know what I should do is stamp this little lady on it. She'll go on there good. Let's do that. Put that back here. Let's give her a test run. Yeah. There we go. Is it IE? Am I spelling that right? Yep. I seem to get these giveaways out in the mail easier than I do the other Happy Mail that I've been doing. It seems like I get these done and mailed. I've got some I need to mail today. My pens are getting dry. Starting to run out of juice. I just throw these pens over here. I should keep track of which ones are getting dry and which ones aren't. Let's see, do I have my Sharpie? I saw my Sharpie here. Where did it run off to? There it is. Yeah, sign them. Then, let's see what I have over here left. I got 3 envelopes left here. Yeah, that'll fit. So here they are. I think I'll keep this one and give these 3 away. This one's kind of different in that it just had that square down there. So in reality, because this is a hanky, they would fold that up and that would show. But these have more, the designs are more, cover the entire hanky. So what I want to do next is stamp these envelopes, get my envelopes ready to go so I can just address them, send them out. And we'll stamp it there. Oops, whoops, got a little black on it. That's going out anyway. Usually on these, they cut these out, so I'm not going to worry about it. Little cameo on here. Actually, maybe I'll keep her. And let's see. I thought I got a new box of these. Let's see what I have here. Those are long ones. Let me reach. Got a new box of them. Let's stamp her again. I wanted to stamp that up, and we'll give her a clean envelope. We'll give her a clean one. Oh, that's in the way there. Is that tape in the way? No, that's another box of them. There we go. Keep my hands clean. Let's stamp her a little higher. And let's stamp her over here. So there's one. to there we go. Now, I don't need this ruler anymore. Let's put it away. Now, paint brushes. My Sharpie here. What I like to do is a little tatted border here. I make a little loopsies. I don't know if you guys can see this. Let's zoom in one. Yeah, I got my pen in my hand. Uh-oh. What'd I do? Where's my... Well, let's zoom in one. I messed up my Chrome. Luckily, when it messes up my Chrome browser, so far it hasn't kicked me off. I'm still going. And then I like to take and give it a little center in here to make it show up a little better. Let's do this. Can I do that? Do a small one. Some little codes around. And teeny little ones. It was doing so good. My browser was doing so good this morning, and then I had to mess it up. Maybe it'll come back if I just leave it alone. There we go. There's one envelope. Should put something in there. I'm going to leave it alone. There's two. Just have one more to do here. Oh, my browser came back. Yay. I think there's something about the speed of my browser, my camera. I have to find out what's a good setting for that, because it seems that my Chrome, I think you can set your camera settings, but I haven't found it on the settings that I'm bringing up. I think there's another hardware setting for this camera. And I don't think my camera is communicating with my Chrome browser. And I think that's what's tying it up. Especially, I seem to get on and I seem to be able to stream okay, but the browser freezes up on me. I mean, it can be way back on when I'm doing doodles. I could be drawing the lines on my browser and could be done on my camera, have them all done, and just drawing the lines showing on my browser. It's really weird. So I think it's the way that my camera is communicating to my browser. I'm not sure. I don't know. It seems to communicate fine. It seems to stream fine. Let's bring it. And it seems, now it didn't happen, it happened a little this morning, but my browser seems to be cooperating with the internet today because it doesn't seem as jumpy to me. Okay, there are those. Now, one more thing I want to do, and I bought some Walmart scrapbook pad because I'm out. How about this? Or I could do the letter one. I'm kind of looking at these flowers. Yeah. That's pretty wild. See, I'm more of a subtle person. Kind of like those. Camera. Ooh, let's do this. No, those are travel. See, Mary just has to have something to debate about. Put this back because I'll be using. I'm just getting a piece of paper to put these in as I give them away here. 6. The thing I like about this cutter is it has the 6-inch mark way out here. On that black cutter that I have, the 4-inch mark, you have to guess where the 4-inch mark is. And this, it's pretty down and dirty. Yeah, the little cutter falls out of it, but I can live with that because I can lock it down. And if you leave your blade up here, it won't fall out. And if you lock it down. Oops, I didn't get that. Let's cut it. And I'm hoping I'm doing this the way my head is working. Because this is a 3x3. I should be able just to fold this in half. I can't see what I'm doing. And just put them in. They'll get these little 3x3 cards, and then I'll just put it in like this. That's all it will be for the giveaway. That should go pretty good through the mail. They're getting ABC paper. I'm going to sneeze. And as soon as I get this done, I'll look at chat. F for flower. Somebody gets the flower square. It's not a complete square. And somebody's going to get the O square and the lamb. Did I put that other one? Wait a minute. I must have put mine in here somewhere. Let's take that one out and put this one in. Okie dokie. So these, well, what time do I have here? 5:30. Let's see what you guys are saying to me. Flip. Hi, Crafty Shack Jude. Mary will need a gavel. Uh-oh, what do I need a gavel for? Yeah, a town meeting would be a fun idea. Oh, that's interesting. True, Azure, that's my problem, overthinking the whole process, Alina says. Are we having our first town meeting? Subject, joys of doodling. Town meeting. What a great idea, Ray. Shall we have a town meeting on Friday night? And the subject will be joys of doodling, a Phibbsfield town meeting. Joys of doodling. I will announce it on my community tab. Ray, that's a great idea. And subject will be doodling, and I'll do a doodle list. We'll get a list of doodles. Now, these won't be for borders. These won't be for borders because Becky is doodling borders. We'll get a doodle list. That's what will be on our agenda for our first town meeting. I love it. I'll announce it on my community tab, and we'll put it in the Phibbsville, the Daily Fibber, and it will be held Friday night between 7:30 and 12:30 p.m. Hi, Julie Topaz. Welcome, welcome. Save for something else. I don't really believe in overthinking anything when it comes to being creative. We are all fed more and more ideas as you are. It's about editing your ideas, learning to keep or to save. That's true. I hate that word overthinking, though. I hate the word overthinking because I think that people use that overthinking word and then they get scared. They think that they're overthinking when they're really not. And then they throw something that's really, really good away because they thought that they overthought it. So that word overthinking frustrates me. I throw it out of my vocabulary. I like to mind map. Look what we did with that mind map last Friday night. Now, we had so much fun doing that. So I think that thinking about things can be done properly. But I do understand overthinking. I think that you can get frustrated by thinking too much about it. But I think that we think that we overthink too much of the time when we're really not overthinking it. And well, there we go. Hi, Crafty Shack. Hi, Anna. Exactly, Sherry. Let's see, next video. Sherry, I think doodling is intuitive, but we tend to overthink things and we are often too hard on ourselves. Yeah, I agree with you that doodling is intuitive, but I've already told you what I thought about overthinking. You won't go back into that. But I will agree that doodling is very intuitive because you're generally, when people doodle, like they're in a class or at the doctor's office, or maybe they're just sitting down relaxing for the afternoon, and what they're doing really is a dump, an art dump. They're just getting things down on paper. I don't want to say they're scratching because it's not really scratching. It's doodling. They're letting it flow from their head without going out and looking at a reference photo or really trying to draw something. Go for it, Anna. Let's see. Ray says you can use numbers and symbols and recreate them for doodling. Crafty Shucks, let us be the judge, hon. Crafty Shucks, bring it on. What is Anna saying? Practice, great idea. I have faith in you all. I'm reading backwards. What's practice? You can do it. Let's see. Elena says, I have a hard time doodling. I have a hard time making patterns. I really think doodling is a natural thing. Trust me, I can't do it. I normally end up messing it up. Yeah, messing it up means that you're trying to achieve something and you haven't got there yet, so you think you messed it up. So stop. Just when you start thinking you're messing it up, just stop. Stop on it and get out a clean piece of paper. Don't do anymore. Just stop. Put it aside and get out something else. That minute that you think that you're overthinking, stop. Just take your pen away from the paper, put the paper aside, and get a fresh piece of paper. That gives your mind a break. And chances are, if you walk away from it for an hour, 2 hours, and you come back and you look at it, you see it with a fresh perspective. That's Mary's thought. Thank you, Crafty. Anna, we'd probably end up at the local diner for breakfast. There's more room there. Julie says, hi, Roesta. I'm going to start calling Roesta because I know I'm pronouncing Roesta wrong. I'm just going to call her Ilja. I think I got Ilja right. Good morning, Diamond Jubilee, Lori says. Sherry says, such beautiful stamps and drawings, Mary. Aw, thank you. I did my alphabets, but they're tiny. Had so much fun with them, Mary. Tiny alphabets are really what you want to go for. Because when you do those on a page, we're doing them larger so that they're really more art than an alphabet. But those tiny alphabets, if you were to put them down on a page and write a paragraph, unless you wanted your alphabet to be the picture, if you look at a book, those illuminated alphabets are probably an inch by an inch, if even that. So if you're doing tiny ones, I commend you. I'd love to see them because I think you're on the right track. Topaz came in. Anna says, maybe we should try it. I wonder if we would get kicked out or get breakfast. What are you trying? Or he would be thrilled, I'm sure, Arlene. Arlene, good morning, Roesta. Sherry says, good morning. Arlene says, just imagine what it would be like if we all showed up to play in Mary's craft room, bringing Finsville to her brothers. Oh, you'd probably say, how dirty this house is. Doesn't Mary ever push the vacuum cleaner? It would be fun to have a Finsville retreat someplace someday, but I really don't have the oomph for that, but that would really be fun. And you know what? The whole reason for the internet is that we can meet here in our house. We don't have to pack up a suitcase and buy a plane ticket or drive a car someplace. So I just think that's one of the great joys of the internet is, Good morning, Anna says. Ray is here. Elena's here. Sherry came in. Arlene is here. Sweetheart's here. I wonder if she made that stamp. Did you make that one? Yes, if you're asking if I carved this stamp, I did. And talk about overthinking. This stamp that you're looking at here was a failure. It was a failure. I cut off the bottom half of her. I hated it. If you go back and look at, when did I do this? Did I do this Friday morning? No. Last week I did this, and I had her hand was all out of perspective. You could see how horrible it is if you go back and want to look at my old videos. So I shaved off the bottom half of her, and I made a cameo out of her. But she really works as a cameo. Mary has the bestest of stamps. I want to play in her crafty studio. Well, just come join my lives and you're playing in my studio with me. I don't know. I don't think I could fit another person in this room. Well, maybe if we could put up a table, but they'd have to have books under the table to put their feet on. Aw, thank you guys. All right. I think I'm caught up on chat. Mary, that lady stamp would make such a good logo on a business card or product. I think I've seen cameos on business cards. I'm going to have to fix my, I pulled it out here, my Penelope stamp. I might have to recarve a Penelope stamp. Let's see. I think Ilja's in the house. Sweetheart is here. I think I'm caught up with you guys. Let's go back down to the bottom. Arlene says, since I'm homebound, this is my travel to meet up. Yeah, Arlene, I agree. You know, not all of us are able to travel, and not all of us have the money to travel. I don't have the money to travel. I would love to go down and take a class with Shannon and Rosemary, those gals down south. But I just don't have the money to do that. And just when I can visit with them online, just makes up for it. The videos, and I can sit here in my room and I have everything that I have. I don't have to drag things 500 miles to do my art. So, yeah, I'm thankful for YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. We love you, YouTube. Both the names are red. Mary, are you going to decorate your stamp book with each stamp on the outside? That's a good idea. Right now I have a calendar page on. Oh, that stamp, but the candy stamp box. I don't know if I will or not. We'll see. That's kind of a good idea. I like that. I think I might need to get a bigger box, though, because I'm feeling by the time I get to December and do carved December, that box will be full. So I might be looking for a bigger shoebox. Oh. Yay, Mary, pronounced Ilja correctly. I'll bet you made her smile. I think I pronounced it once, and she said Ilja, and that was correct. Now, Roesta, I think I'm pronouncing wrong, because I'm pronouncing it like I see it, but I heard Linda pronounce it. And I'm going, huh? Oops. Mary got think in a sentence too many times for me to keep up. I overthought my overthinking statement, Arlene. Bye, Christy. Have a great day. Let's see. Hi, Petals. I got your coffee cup this morning, Petals. I've been having coffee out of your mug this morning. It's getting cold. Petals says, good morning, Vibs family. Here for a few, and I have to take daughter to school and run home to cook breakfast for the husband. Mornings are so crazy now that school has started. Yeah. Well, if you're still here, Petals, just do what you have to do for your family. Your family comes first. You can always watch the replay and just zip through the parts. And I think what we're going to do is when I give my giveaway tomorrow morning, I'm going to make it early. I'll give the giveaway, then I'm going to do more handkerchiefs, 3x3s tomorrow morning, but we'll do a really early giveaway tomorrow morning. We'll do our giveaway at, I come on at 4:30, so we'll do our giveaway maybe between 5:15 and 5:30. If that's not a good time, usually the early birds are on by then. That might make it between 5:30 and up around 5:30, I think. I'll do my early bird giveaway. We'll do that tomorrow morning. I probably won't have the 3x3s done, but I'll do the giveaway before I get them done, and you'll see what they look like. And then I'll alternate. I'll have an early morning giveaway and a late morning giveaway. I think that's how I do it. I love that idea of having a Phibbsville town meeting. What a great idea. In YouTube, if you look on our main channel, there are tabs. One is like a mini blog community tab. Mary adds stuff there. Yes. Thank you, Azure, for saying that. I think the gals on the iPad, some mobile devices, you cannot see the community tab. I don't know why. I've heard gals on the iPad saying they can't find the community tab, which sounds a little weird. It seems like you should be able to on all the devices. But if you're on a browser, you should be able on your desktop, and I can see the community tab on my mobile phone here, but I have the YouTube app, the Android YouTube app. Maybe I don't know if they make I would think that they make a YouTube app for the iPhone, but I don't know. I'm not an iPhone user. Yeah, I overthought my overthinking. Anna says, we will start at breakfast. Every napkin and placemat full of doodles. Great way to start, Anna. I love you guys. Ray, are you the bomb on the town meeting? She sure is. All right. So what time is it here? It is 5:54, so I have time. Let's see. What I want to do now is, this one is for me. So what I want to do, I'm going to take this envelope that I messed up on, and let's do it this way and this way. And I want to start actually putting things in my journal. So let's get out one of these journal pages here. Did I put them both in there? I think I did. I think I did. I think I did. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. Are these journal pages here? Yeah. So when I do a giveaway and I cut the 6x6s, I always have one left because I give away 3. So what I want to do, maybe like this, and let's actually do some things on these journal pages. Let's put it on a black one. I may put these black ones in here for my postcards. And then I can flip this up this way. Let's do let's do a doodle on here. It won't take long. I won't do it on the front. See, I put this one down too low to get a flower on it. That's why I started it again. So we'll just bring this like this, put it that way. I like to put a flower right down there in the corner. And all these little tatted flowers are figure 8s. And Deb, I know that you want a postcard with tatted doodles on it. I need to do that. It's not hard. I just need to sit down and do it. And then just draw the little loop-de-doops. I have to go back and put them on my flowers, but let's get the thread first here. And this one's got a pin mark on it anyway. Ink mark. And then I like to do this just to give them gives it a little center in there. And let's do this. Cover up that ink spot. There we go. So I'm going to put this down on my page. I'm going to put this under it. Like, do I want to do that? Yeah, because I can still lift it up if I want. Like that. And I can even tuck something in there if I want. But I'm going to put this out here. Well, if I lift it up, though, I guess I could just kind of tuck it under. That's what I'll do. I'll make a tuck. So let's just attach this down with the double-sided tape that Suzanne sent me. Yay, yay. Like that. And one here. We really don't need a whole lot there. Let's just put it like that. And then we want to make a pocket out of this. Yeah, I'm going to make a pocket. So they won't see my writing on the back, but it's documented there. I should document it on the back of this paper. Oops. So let's do that. Let's document it here so that when you lift it up, you'll see it. Handkerchief 3x3, September the 16th, 2019. And the.meri.atelier. This just kind of tells me when I did this, because I forget. All right, let's take these. Hopefully I did this right. Come on. Where's my palette knife? Oops. This will just go right in here. Like that. And then this. Now, wait a minute. Is this a... This isn't what I want. These are single sheets. That's not what I want. I thought I had a... Oh, they're all single sheets. That's right. What I did, though, was take a... Here, let's fix this before I put this down. I think I put washi tape. Put these two together with washi tape. Washi tape. Should I use this dark? I think I will. Except I might want that for my shadow box. And what do I have? We'll use this. This. I don't know if this is going to be wide enough though. Where is that? I think this is some that Norma sent me. Ooh, let's use that color. I think Norma sent this to me. Ranson. a very giving person. You all are. You all are. Let's kind of line it up and grab a blue. Still have to kind of hold it down. Well, I could go over this way with it, but I don't think I want to waste it. I'll save this for another day. Okie dokie. I think that's probably enough to hold that until I get it in my journal bound. And then we're going to take this and this. And then when I make a 3x3 giveaway, I'll make one for my journal too. I'll put it right about him, maybe over a little because I have to bind that. So put it right there. And then this will come down here and kind of make a little tab pocket because I don't have tape on the other two sides there. Little tuck pocket. And I might do some giveaways where I'm not giving away a 3x3, but I'm giving away a full page that I took out of that handkerchief. And you'll just get the full page. Let's put this right in here. Like, well, like this. And then see, this can pull out, hopefully like that. And then I'll have my documentation on the back. There we go. Yay. What time is it here? 6 o'clock. I've got plenty of time. Let's go do the, there's a note I want to put in there. I want to save this. I'll do something on this. All righty. Let's go. Let's go work in the Lighthouse book. I've got plenty of time. Beth Schuler streams on Tuesday and Thursday nights and Saturday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern time. I don't always get to follow her because I have a life too. I have to have some time. But I'm going to follow her Lighthouse series. I mean, I follow her all the time. I just don't always get into her streams. Lighthouses. Let's zoom out. Let's zoom out. Doot. One more, maybe even. Doot. That's about it. All right. This is a pretty large book. This is 12.5 by, if you go clear out to the spine, by almost 9, not quite 9. If you go from the, not counting this little crease in the spine, 8.5. So about 8 by 12, 8.5 by 12 book. But when you open it up, 8.5 and 8.5 is really 17. I could almost, no, it would be too big to put in my journals. So let's pick a page and do some reverse collage. And what I'm thinking I'm going to do is pick out a phrase. When I think lighthouses, aren't they referred to in the feminine, like they call them ladies? Don't they call lighthouses ladies? I'm buffering. I was thinking it would be fun. Just so you know, I tested the community tab on the Samsung phone and the LG phone and an RCA tablet. It does not work on tablets. The error says it only works on updated software on phones or PC. My tablet is new. That's very interesting to know, Azure. So if you have a tablet, it's very interesting that you can't see it on the tablets. I'm buffering. I'm going to go close out everything. I got a lot of notifications. I have to clear out my notifications, turn off my YouTube, clear everything out. Whoops. Did that clear it? Oh, I think that cleared it. Of course, let's see. Let me close it out again, though. Let me refresh it this way. Go to my channel. I like to go to my channel and then click it. There we go. I'm doing my live chat. They are ladies. Thank you, Arlene. So I was thinking it would be fun to, when I do these, to put a lady on them. Somewhere on, like if I do a 2-page layout, reverse collages maybe in dark blues, and do a lady, a pretty lady like in a gown. And Norma sent me some beautiful magazines. I'll have to get out the magazines. I don't have the magazines out. But then pick a phrase. I'm looking at one. I was thinking this one might be fun to do reverse collage. But in Florida, among North Carolina's other important lights is that the Currituck Beach, built in 1874. Opposite, the distinctive black and white bands of the Bodie Island Lighthouse were painted on the rebuilt lighthouse in the 1870s to improve its visibility by day. Oh, so they painted these stripes on there to improve the visibility. They should have made them orange. Oh, dear. But if I make this in a dark blue, those black stripes will, unless I leave a border here. But I'm looking at a phrase that I can pull out on the page, seemingly dwarfed by surrounding trees. See, and I think what I'll do when I do this, when I do my reverse collage, I think I'm going to leave the text here. I think I'll mask this out so that I can pull it up and it will tell about the lighthouses. But I'll have to fit my beautiful lady on here once I get those out. One of Georgia's lighthouses found its way into the vernacular of the state's residents in the expression, from Rayburn Gap to Tybee Light. So I could take that phrase here and put that on my page, because that's what they say, the vernacular expression, from Rayburn Gap to Tybee Light, referring to the fact that the elevation of the state falls from nearly a mile above the sea level, right down to the ocean. The construction of southern lighthouses, particularly in Florida, could be difficult and dangerous. Many work crews have come to illness under the sweltering heat and insects. A hindrance to construction were the soft sandy coasts. But I like this, from Rayburn Gap to Lightree Light. Let's see. I want to write that down, and I never have my notepad when I need it. I never have my notepad when I need it. I get them out. I'm going to use the back of Dee Dee's envelope. I have an old envelope from Dee Dee. So let's go ahead and write this from, that's a new pen. I'm going to keep that new for a while. Let's get this other one out. The expression is from Rayburn Gap to Tybee. And if you guys would give me a moment, I'll go hunt out, because it's in a box over here. Let me get the magazines, beautiful magazines that Norma sent me, and maybe we can find a lady to collage on there. Let me move this American church book. It's in my way. Now, Norma's box is down here at the bottom, I think. I don't know which one it is. I'll be needing that. Let's move this up. I think it's this one. Is it this one? Is this the one? I think this might be the one Petal sent. This feels pretty light. This is the one that Petal sent. Not that it's light because I took a lot out of it. It doesn't have any magazines in it. I think this is Norma's. It's heavier. Let's see if I can get some of those magazines out. She sent me National Geographic. I thought she sent me a beautiful book of ladies. I thought she sent me two boxes, I think. Where? She sent me Norma. Who sent me those magazines? Norma, is there another box? Was it Petals that sent me the magazine? I think I have another box of things here. That's Lucia's box. That's Petals' box. I know Norma sent me a whole bunch of magazines. Well, they're never here when you want them, are they? They're never where I want them, when I want them. I'm looking for magazines that Norma sent me. I must have taken them out of that box. That's my own Happy Mail box. I can't put my fingers on. I thought she sent me some beautiful lady magazines. These are National Geographic. I don't know if I can get anything out of the National Geographics or not. We'll look. I wanted beautiful ladies. I know somebody sent me Beautiful Ladies magazine, and I'm sure it was Norma. I just don't know what I did with the box. I must have put it in the other room. I try to keep all my Happy Mail boxes together until I can get them. I open them up, but I don't totally unpack them. I put the stuff back in there, and then as I use the stuff, I pull it out. Let's see if I don't know if I can find any Beautiful Ladies in here. Oh, maybe a Deadly Silk, Frozen Inferno, Mega Transit in the Age. Maybe we can find something. Maybe we can make a Beautiful Lady. I don't know. National Geographic really doesn't do beautiful. I'm thinking fashion ladies. Somebody sent me a fashion magazine, and I'm thinking it was Norma. Ooh, look at that clock. The enigma of time. Look at that clock. Well, I don't think I'm going to find any Beautiful Ladies in here. There's a Goddess, Anahita. I guess she could be a Beautiful Lady. But that's not really. Oh, there's a pretty lady. We could do her hair and a flowing dress. Let's mark this page. Page 38. That might be the closest I get to a Beautiful Lady. Ooh, look at that. Isn't that a cool picture? Let's see what I have in here. These are sea related. Ooh, this might be good for the lighthouse. Sea creatures. Aw, taking a bath. They don't want to take a bath. I'm going to keep this one out for the sea, the ocean. That might be good with the lighthouse theme. Look at this. Look at this. Galaxy. I should probably, wow, look at this. Ooh, that's neat. The solar system. That'll go on one of the galaxy pages when I try Dee Dee's galaxy technique. I'm not going to do that this morning. I'm looking for, I think that one lady is going to become our Beautiful Lady today until I find our other magazines. National Geographic is not a fashion magazine. I like these, though. I'm not really into a lot of fashion magazines. These are up my alley. National Geographic and history magazines. Florida Watershed. This might be a good one to keep out, too. So I'll keep out the ocean ones for the lighthouse. Coral reefs. All right. So let's go back to that one. I think it was, was it this one, 37 and 38? No, that was it wasn't that one. Was it this one? Mapping the Cosmos. Oh, wow. Ooh. Yeah. She's going to be our Beautiful Lady here. We'll do her dress. Maybe we'll paint her dress. She might be the right size, too. Thank you, Norma, for the National Geographic magazines. I'm keeping out the sea-related ones. All right, let's see what you guys are saying to me. I have to put those away. Let's see what you guys are saying to me. Jude. Oh, thank you, Jude. Thank you. Arlene says she's back with paint-free coffee. Paint-free coffee means she didn't put her paintbrush in the coffee cup. You reminded me to take a swallow of my own. Hi, Ruth. Good morning. You're lurking? That's okay. You have your busy mornings. I understand, Ruth. That's okay to lurk. Ruth, I'm going to do a giveaway between around 7:15. So you might want to pop in then. I'm giving away 3x3s this morning. Little flower 3x3s. I should keep these out so that I can show them when it's time. Petal says maybe you can carve the Statue of Liberty. What a great idea. You guys are just coming up with I won't carve her this morning because I won't get everything done, but I'm going to put that as a note. Carve Statue of Liberty stamp. It's a great idea. I'm writing down ideas on the back of Dee Dee Willingham's envelope. Isn't that appropriate? Idea collector. She's... Oh. Arlene says, I'm back with paint-free coffee already. Hi, Kendra. Good morning, Kendra. And Ruth is in the house, lurking. Ray says, going to be listening mostly until after I get dressed and eat. That's all right. A bit limited but if you talk where you got it from and tell them what you want to use it for, well, you got a guarantee on it. The mobile I use is a Kindle Fire. It uses the Silk browser, and YouTube looks identical to YouTube on your Mac, Arlene says. Azure says, yeah, who knows this tablet I just got last week, so I just installed everything. My old tablet, it doesn't show it either. They are both Android based on, which is weird because the phones are Android. Yeah, for some reason, I guess it's the tablet. It's weird because you would think if it shows up in the browser, I suppose it depends. Are you using Chrome or do you have to use a browser on your tablet that comes with the tablet? You would think that if you could use Chrome on your tablet that it would show up, but maybe you're not using a Chrome browser. Let's see what Azure's saying. Hi, Bootsy. Bootsy's at the gym. Can you shed a couple 100 calories for each of us, Bootsy? We'd appreciate it. I think Dee Dee won't mind your saving trees, Petal says. Anna says she got her coffee. All right. So here's the what I'm going to do. I'm going to paint this background with a dark blue. And I think when I paint this, I'm going to leave a white around it. And I want to leave the text here and here to document these lighthouses. So I'm going to reverse collage. And then this lady is going to be the head, and I'm going to make a flowing dress for her somewhere in here. I'll have to figure out where I'm going to put her. Maybe I'll put her on this page, or can't really. I'll have to put her up here, I guess. But see, that's going to cover up most of it. Maybe right in the middle there. But we'll worry about that when I get to it. Let's go ahead and... Yikes. I need to put that board back up between my two desks. Let's go ahead and do some reverse collage. Now, I'm following along. I think Beth has already started her America series. So I'm kind of trying to follow along. I'm not using the same book she is, But I'm doing this inspired by Beth Schuler and Dee Willingham. Of course, Dee Willingham inspires it because of reverse collage. Let me move my coffee cup. Get it out of the way before I spill it. My inks before I spill those. Waxed paper. Now, if I remember right, that dark blue is kind of thin. And it is English Navy, and I got another one here. Where did it fly off to? I had another ultramarine dark blue. Admiral blue. The inks. And then I also like to mix a little bit of lighter cobalt blue with it. So I'm going to start off with the brush, but I might end up using my fingers. Who knows? Don't want to get blue on my envelopes. Move my what's left of my big bar. I think I'll put in my mouth. Excuse me while I eat the last bite. Get these erasers out of the way. I'll get my three pieces out of the way. I'll be using these tomorrow. Come on. Where's it going? They're hiding from me. Fish. All right. Anything to frustrate me. All righty. I think I'm ready, but I'm not quite sure. Paintbrushes underneath of my table here actually go in the jar. There's another one under there. Alrighty, I think I got them all out. I'm going to take this black cardboard off one of these days. All right. So I want to mask this out and mask that out, but I'm not going to mask. I'm just going to paint around them. So let's start with this English Navy. And this paint is kind of thin, so I might have to give it more than one coat. I might mix a little bit of black with it, but we'll see what goes on. Get the gunk out of it. I don't know if I can. Come on. Yeah, gunk. Gunk. This paint is not that old. It must have been old on the shelf because look at that. Ew. Now, we got rid of that. And let's see what that does. Let's get a clean towel. Yuck. Let's get a clean towel. It's not gunky on the page. It was just gunky coming out of the bottle there. And we're just going to, but see, it's pretty thin paint here. So I'll probably have to give this more than one coat. And let's just kind of, and my brush has a little bit of gold flicked in there from the, see, I want to leave. I'm thinking that if I paint right up to this, and this is streaky because the paint is thin. I'll go back in and paint, give it another coat. The paint is thin. This craft paint is a thin paint. Especially the paper is a glossy paper, but I'm not going to take the time and effort to fix that. And I want to leave the text here and there. These are American lighthouses. I'm just blocking out what I want to paint here with the whatever's left on my brush. All right, let's go back in with some of this. Let's go back with a layer of cobalt blue, and then I'll put a layer of Admiral blue on it. Thin this out a little in here. A cobalt blue is really a pretty blue. Maybe I'll get my brother to stop at Walmart today and I'll get some more blue paint because I'm not going to have enough if I want to do blues in this book. And of course the page is going to get wrinkly. Let's put some of that over here. Now, if this were Dee Dee, she would probably be putting galaxies in here. I might try to work something. I'm not sure. Oh, look, I went over my text. Oh, I got it out too. Look at that. Yay. It didn't dry. I want to leave the text as documentation. I might put of the pictures so we can read about the lighthouses later. I might put a wash over it, but a really, 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 really light wash. But we'll do that later. Let's see. I think I'm going to come down this, this way. And it's easier to give it the second coat after the first coat dries. Let's just come clear down to the picture here. Try to save that. Let's kind of work this in. It doesn't have to be square. The sky in here. Now Dee Dee would be doing some splatters. I might do some splatters. I'm going to go over this again with the darker navy blue again. And this is too square for me. I'll just leave that for now. Let's give this a quick dry. I'll get in there. Up there. You know what? I could do a ribbon for her dress. Collage down a ribbon. I think I might have a ribbon I can use out. Let's not make these so square. All right, let's give this a dry. Let's see what you guys are saying to me while my paint is drying. Back, Ray says. Good morning to the Phibbsville residents I missed. Jude says her hubby's snoring. Don't you love it? My brother will sometimes, I haven't heard him lately, but sometimes 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning he'll yell. I don't know. I asked him why he yells, and he said he has a bad dream. And I said, well, do you remember what you were dreaming? And he said a cat jumped on his face. Oh, couldn't get the cat off of his face. I'll make a batch for Phibbsville. Breakfast? Are you cooking? What are you cooking? Petal says, Lynn and everyone I missed. I'm making breakfast here. Oh, that's okay. You make your breakfast. Hi, Lynn. Lynn J is on her way to work. Bootsy says their bathroom's not finished yet. And they're telling him to do a video because we want to see the finished bathroom when it's done. Bootsy's at the gym. At least, Bootsy, you're getting your exercise in. You're better than us. You're better than us in the morning, getting up this early in the morning and go exercising. Let's give this a little dry before I put my other dark coat on here. The Dee Dee Willingham comes on. This is Monday morning. So I'd kind of like to get this page done and have my contest before you all turn off the Dee Dee. I'm going to be addressing envelopes. Not here while I'm watching Dee Dee, I mean. That's pretty good. Now, let's go back to this English Navy. English Navy. Hopefully they have more of this at the Walmart because I'm about out of this. Oops. See, it's spitting at me. But if you do an undercoat, that helps. And I kind of want to leave a little white area around my lighthouse to let it get, oops, I goofed there, but that's okay because it's only one. And I think I will splatter this with gold and outline the page in gold. Let's bring this blue down a little on the bottom too, maybe. Of course, I'm not doing that very neat. Just so I can kind of see the text in here. It doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm going to put a wash over the text, but a really, 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 really light wash so I can still read the text. Maybe I'll put a light wash around these lighthouses. We'll see. Oops. Now, dictionary. Let's get the blue off of my brush and into the dictionary. I kind of have to hold it up. Get as much paint off of there as I can before I put it in the water. There we go. I don't know what's going to happen to that. It's going to blow. Don't you dare blow. I'll put an ink pad on there. Oops. Blue. There. That should keep it. Let's dry this. Oh, where's my heat gun? I just have to laugh at myself sometimes. I was reaching for the heat gun, pulled out a bottle of paint. let's put some white and gold splatters on this if I can. And then we'll put Our Lady on. Now Dee Dee would be putting galaxies in here. I don't think I can do that. I'll just try to put some stars to start out with. She cuts out circles and she has all kind of worlds and hazes around her stars, and she does it up good. I'm just a beginner. I think I'd kind of like a little, well, we'll see. Let's get this dried off first. What time is it? I've got to watch my time. 10 till 7. About 7:15, I'm going to do the giveaway. Got to be about right. Oh, well, I don't know. I guess I'll have to fix that. That comes from using glossy paper. I hope that doesn't happen a lot in here. The pages are just a little glossy. I should probably sand them. I don't know if that'll help much or not. Looks like an airplane up there. Now let's see if I can't fix it with a little English Navy on it. If I can get it out. Ooh, that was a lot of English Navy. Now, what I'd like to do is get out this gold that I'm using for a wash. Let's see what's in here. And it's pretty. Let's put water in there. Let's try one of these brushes. A soft brush. This paint is the end of the bottle. And when that happens, I put water in it and make a wash out of it so I can use up everything that's there. I might need some more. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm experimenting. Yeah. Maybe draw it out as light beams. And let's see if I can bring this, brush this out. Of course, gold fixes everything. I'm just going to kind of blot it on there. And then swish it like for a light beam going out. Of course, it has to be a lot of light beams because it's gold. You can't see it in my camera. Hold a sec. See what I'm doing. Move it up over a little. Let's grab a hold of some and bring it this way too. And then I'm going to put some splatters over that. Let's do that again. Where's my brush? What's this? Yeah, that was the one I was using. Let's do it to this one. Okay, come in this way. No, it's not working so the same way. My text out here. I think I'll just come this way with my brush strokes. I'm going to throw splatter on this page. I need to put my lady on it. Where's my lady? Let's do the lady. No, let's do the splatter first and put the lady on last. I think I'm done with the gold. Does that look like light beaming out from the lighthouses? You can't see this light shining on this, but let's see if I can get my lady on here. I'm going to have to fussy cut her out. I'm thinking that she's going to go up in here. Let's fussy cut her. I might have to, let's see how I'm going to fussy cut her out here. I might have to do that Dee trick of painting around her, but we'll see. She's got a top knot on her head, but I don't know if I want that. I think she needs a crown on her head. I have to find a crown. For now, let's see, she's going to have a waist. Lighthouses are ladies, so I think I'm going to put beautiful ladies with these lighthouses. I'll have to get out that magazine. I know Norma sent me some beautiful lady magazines. I just can't put my hands on them right now on the fly. Because they're over there somewhere. What time is it? 7:01. I still have some time. Let's see. I think I'll put the splatter on before I put the lady on. But she's going to go right in here, I think. Maybe even over a little. And look, I have this. Let me put my hands on it here. Over here somewhere. I don't know. I might have to. I was thinking this could be shaped into a dress, but it might have to be darkened. I have other dark ribbon though. Darker ribbon. And can I reach it here? Let me see. I have to move my wastebasket. Let me put my hands on it. I think. Oops. Oh. What did I do? Oh. I can't put my hands on it. Well, food. I can't put my hands on that ribbon. That makes me mad. I probably got it out and it's sitting over in my other. Hold it. I might find it here. Is that it? Is this it? Here it is. Yay! And it's kind of full. Yeah, this will be perfect. This. Hold it. I gotta put my wastebasket back. This is some of that ribbon I got at that liquidation sale. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Put my lady there, and then I'll put some of this ribbon down in here. Oh, that'll be perfect. A couple of strands of it coming that way. All right, but we're going to put the splatter on first. And I don't think gold splatter will do because I got gold on it, maybe a couple flecks of it, but I'm going to try the white. Oh, dear. Mary, 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 Mary. You might want to keep that out for a minute. And let's get a brush to splatter with. Here, this fan brush. Let's hit it with some water. Ooh. Let's see, can I pick up these? I don't know if you can see that splatter too well, but it's really going on there nice. My light is shining on it too much. I don't know what you guys can see. That's probably about enough. So let's get the dictionary out here. And grab as much of this white as I can and use it on this page. I'm doing my dictionary here. Using up my paint, might as well. Don't want to waste that 80-cent paint, Aunt Beck says. I like Aunt Beck. She comes up with some creative thoughts. Don't waste your 80-cent paint. You may not get 80 cents next week. That is the truth. All right. Waste not, want not. Let's wash that brush out. Let's give this a quick dry because my pages tend to blow. Where's my heat gun? Where did it fall to? Follow the cord. That's my phone cord. Kind of hard to hold a book in one hand and blow dry with the other. Let's put this over it so it won't blow. Now let's dry this off a little. I don't think you can see the specks on here because the light is shining on it so bad, but it's got a really nice splatter on the page. This one is kind of too big. Well, that's already dry. Kind of blot these big ones a little. There you can see it if I turn the page away from the light. Got about 5 minutes, 5 or 6 minutes here to finish. I'll have to leave this open. Let it dry good. I'm really happy how this turned out. I wish you could see it without so much of the shine on it. That's what makes it pretty. That leads the ships home. Let's put my lady up here. And what I'm going to do, well, let's put her down first. Let's put her down with the glue stick. Goodness knows what I did with the other one. Oh, dear me. Let's put her down right in here. And then let's get some of this ribbon out. And I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to attach it. Or if I should attach it, maybe with some tape. There goes the needle on the floor. Don't step on it, Mary. Let's cut it right about here. And let's do 3 of those. So this book is not going to be a flat book. I might end up taking the binding out and rebinding it. Put that back so I don't lose it. Let's take the wires out of this. I guess I could save my little wires for something. All right, before we attach that, let's come in with my black marker around the edge of the page. What time is it? 7:13. I'm thinking I should probably stop and have the giveaway, and I can attach this ribbon and do the rest of this off stream, off camera. But it's going to look like, it's going to look something like that. And maybe I'll put a flower or something on her waist. Yeah. A flat flower. But it'll look something like this. Maybe this bigger one should go on the side here. look something like this will be her gown. And I think I'll have double-sided tape up here and then just let this part down here kind of flap open so you can lift it up and read the text. And then I'm going to border it with black. So let's stop. Let's stop on this nonsense and do our giveaway before 7:30. I just about knocked my wastebasket over. Let's do the giveaway. If you're lurking, come on in. I'm going to give away some 3x3s. I'm going to give away some 3x3s. They're right here. Let's get them out. There's this one, and I'll number them. So whatever number you win, you'll get that ATC. They're not ATCs, they're 3x3s. And then you'll get the envelope too, the envelope. Doodling on the envelope. So here they are. Let's number them. I like to number them in a pencil so you can erase it if you want. This one is 3. This one is 2. And I'm just numbering how I pulled them out. No special order. They're all pretty. This is 1. Okay. How many are in here? 1, 2, 3. 3x3 giveaway. 9, 16, 19. Handkerchief. Handkerchief. It's a big long word. All right, how many are in here? 41 of you. Good morning, everybody. Hello, Linda. Hello. What, Arlene? We aren't sure. There are so many things that my MRI is just full of blobs. I can't tell, but I had one the other for 14 days and a few more since then. After the strokes, I developed some food allergies. I've had to learn creative cooking. Bananas are a staple in my kitchen. Arlene, you are in my thoughts and prayers. All right, let's do the giveaway. There are 41 people in here. I'm going to make it between 1 and 100. International are welcome to play because this will just fit in a little envelope. One number only. The person that is closest to the number without going over wins. Try not to chat and let me go out. Don't start until I say go. I'll type in go. Let me go to the random number random org here, and I like the sequence generator. Random. Let's go to the sequence generator. And between 1 and 100, I'll try to darken this. Oops, I got all there. We'll darken it. Hopefully you can see it. I'll stand up. Don't say anything yet. I'm not quite ready. Let me stand up here. All right, go. I'm not getting any numbers. Are you guys scrolling numbers? Do I need to close out and come back in? There they are. I wasn't getting any numbers. There they all are. I'll give you a little time because of the lag time here. Are we about done? Quite a few of you played. I'm going to count down You haven't got your number in, get it in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, let's go to random org. And I'm hoping you guys can see this a little better on random org. It's between 1 and 100. I'm going to get the sequence. Yeah. 75, 55, and 26. 75, 55, and 26. Let me turn the lights back on here. All right, let's see who won these. The first one was 75. Who was closest to 75 without going over? I saw some oh, look, Ruth got it on the nail. Ruth, you won this one, Ruth. This was number 1. So this goes to Ruth. I have her address. If you don't have your if you win and I don't have your address, you need to get it to me within 7 days, or I'll put it back in the pile. The second one was 55. Who had closest to 55 without going over? I see Brenda has a 44. And Brenda, oh, you're different, Brenda. Let's see. Oh, 45. 59, 39. Is it the 45 with Ilja? Is it Ilja? With 45. Roy? Where's Roy? Did I miss Roy? No, that was 72. Roy had 72. And I think it's Ilja. And Violet is telling me Petals won the last one. So is it Petals for 26? Let me go up and double check. 159. She had 23. I think it was Petals, and I have Petals' address too. So I have all the addresses. I'll address them this morning and get them out in the mail to you. Look, that went really fast. I have time to go back and work on my I have time to go back and work on my page before 7:30. So let's do that. I'd kind of like to get it done. What I was doing was putting this dress on. I'll address these envelopes while I'm watching Dee Dee this morning. And let's see. I was putting black around the edge here. Now, I think Dee Dee varnishes her pages. And I don't know if I want to do that or not. They don't stick. But I don't know. Let's put some black. I want a black border. Need to slow down a little. I'm trying to do this too fast. Now, I'm done with this wax paper. It's driving me nuts. That's driving me nuts. my book up a little. My camera's a little off this morning. So the theme of this book is going to be American lighthouses with pretty ladies. And I might try to put some galaxies in here. Right now, this is just splatter. I have to practice some DD Galaxy techniques. Of course, nobody will ever be as good as DD on doing the galaxies. But that would be fun to do, to practice some of her techniques. All right, I got the black border. I'm pretty happy with that. Now let's put down the, I think I'll put this one down first. And I'm going to use double-sided tape, but I think I might use a little glue in here. And I want to put them down flat. And then I'll put them halfway down and let this kind of fall. So let's get some tacky glue up at the top. See if I can get the plug out here. I don't know. I'm not finding my pokey tool. Here, I hate to use this, but I'm going to. Clean it off good. Okay. Come on, tacky glue. There it goes. Let's put this one, let's put some strips of double-sided tape here. About halfway down. To help hold that ribbon down this way. And where's my... Now the tacky glue will have to dry, of course. So this one's going to go straight down. And then these will kind of flare out like this. Now I might need to fold that to make it look like a waist. I might have to tacky glue that down. Or let's snip it off. Where's my scissors? Let's just snip it there. And we'll snip it. There. Ooh, that kind of looks nice just like that, but I think I'll give it a flare out like this. But let's kind of round this off a little. Like this. And some double-sided tape kind of coming out like that. And maybe. Now I wanted to put that I wrote it on the back of Dee Dee's envelope, from Rayburn Gap to Tiber Light. And I won't get that done this morning. I'm going to put that quote on there because that was what was on this page before I painted over it. And that's kind of a regional quote about these lighthouses, meaning that it went from the height of whatever Tyburn Lake was to the sea level at, from Rayburn Gap to Tiber Light. I think Tiber Lake was at sea level. Come on. This isn't working so good. Come on. Get out of there. There we go. Well, it sticks to my palette knife. I don't know how it's going to stick to this ribbon. I might have some trouble getting it off of the ribbon here. There we go. Now let's put this one sort of like this. Just a little bit of a flare. And I'll come back in and put a flower at her waist. But I'm not going to do that right now because let's round this off a little bit more. Let's round this off. Because Dee Dee's going to come on here. One more over here. Right in here. And the tacky glue will dry clear, so I'm not too worried about that. The flower's going to go over. Oh, you know what? I pulled that pretty magazine page flower the other day. That would look nice on this. I'll put one of those maybe on it. We'll see. Let's round this. Or put it into a V shape. And put it out. I gotta get the tape right in here. Hopefully. Come on. And here. Now, if Dee Dee comes on, she usually comes on at 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central. If she's on, I'm just trying to finish up my page here. You're welcome to go watch her. You don't hurt my feelings. I'm going to watch her as soon as I get done. Hopefully. It depends on what she's doing. I usually try to watch her Monday morning. She tries to do book reviews and drawing and all that. I'm not so much in watching the coloring just because I don't color. I could probably learn a lot from her. I could probably learn a lot about coloring from her. All right, we'll put this right in here, I think. Yeah, and let that go down there. All righty, there she is. And let's see if I can tip her up so you guys can see her a little better, maybe. All right. This really has been a fun page to do. So I'm going to find a flower and put there. And I'm going to put that quote on here too. I'm not sure exactly how, but that has to go on here yet. So there's my page. And we did the 3x3s today. Let me get them out. Let me put my tacky glue back. Throw these away. I don't want to throw my tape away. I want that. Those things just frustrate me. And I'll try to be more organized about the next page that I do on this. I like the idea of doing pretty ladies like this. Maybe I can find some more organza type ribbon. Let's trim this a little down here. Just kind of cut it so it's not hanging off the page. Doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, I like it better when it's not. There we go. Get my 3x3s out here. I'll just put them there. Let's put them over here. No, let's leave them there. Put one of my envelopes out there. There. That's kind of what I worked on this morning. So thank you all for coming in. Have a great week. Have a great, I'll stream tomorrow morning. Have a great day. If you have some time, do some art. Some of you have to work today, I understand. So thanks for playing in the contest. I'll be doing another one tomorrow. I'm giving away 3x3 hankies. Isn't that a beautiful ribbon that just really complements this page? I guess I'll leave those there for the thumbnail. So have a great day, everybody. Go watch Dee Dee. Bye. Do some art. If you have some time, do some art. Bye, everybody. Have a great day. Let's see if I can end this.